Good evening. So, oh yeah, I'm sat here on a turbo trainer, look ready to go.
Yeah. Is it blue?
Yeah, yeah. So even though I'm pedalling, it's not actually counting yet. It doesn't let you start for another.
It just shows me pedaling, but it's not. It doesn't give me any data. It does on the companion app.
Oh, does
Shows
it?
your wattage.
Yeah, it doesn't show you. It doesn't look like it's actually counting towards like Zwift or anything, though, does it?
No, it's not having any mileage on. How weird is it?
Isn't that clever? Keep getting this weird helicopter view as well.
Yeah, I keep getting a weird view as well. I turned it off when you're on the companion app. You can just change it.
Yeah, there we are on our turbo trainers, ready to roll. I think Ant's coming along.
I think you joined this one.
Yeah, I see you joined the Discord, but oh, James Lewis like the stream. Hi James, hope you're alright, mate. We're just testing out a meetup tonight. Cooper was going to come on, but isn't now. He's not feeling too good. I dropped out, but now I'm back. So it's me and James Spear at the moment. I think Ant, my neighbour, is going to be joining us as well. Because we've done a meetup before, but never actually tried one with multiple people. And also, I've got it figured now, so I can get camera view on, streaming Twitch, so I can get Coop on when he's on, and I'll be able to get other James. This is so 3 Jameses now total on the screen as well, so we can watch all of us riding simultaneously. We've figured out how to do it. We haven't set it up yet. Yeah, I'm all good, thank you, Mr. Lou. Hope you are well. Have you been up the Wrekin lately? Oh, I've got 1 minute and I haven't turned my fan on. Good job, I remembered.
Oh my god.
Coop's got his fan now as well.
Did he go on the same one as you?
Yeah, he said it turned up yesterday. Or today. Yeah. 46 seconds till we're off.
Well, we've probably got a lot.
It's cold now.
I've seen a turbo do that before.
I know, yeah. I'm cold now, sat with my fan on, not moving.
Yeah, I didn't look hanging up back there.
I've still got your Twitch watching us. It's like Inception.
I've got a view.
It's like Inception. I'm watching me through Twitch, watching us on the screen.
I'll try first person.
Oh, that sounds like a countdown. Mr. Lou, yeah, got my legend status for climbs to the top of the Wrekin the other day. 30 efforts in 90 days, wicked. That is something to be proud of, being the legendary status of the Wrekin. You're like the Chinese hermit of the Wrekin now, up there sat in your robe, meditating at the top, I imagine. That's how I envision you doing. Oh yeah, my neighbour is with us, Mr.
I did see,
Yeah, Paul. Hi Paul, I don't know if you are watching, but nice to see you online. I see you joined the Discord, Paul, but I don't know if you managed to get on tonight on the chat, but that's what me and James are chatting through at the minute. Yeah, I look forward to when we can get back on the Wrekin as well, mate. And when we can all get back on the meetups. So I've got a 10-minute warm-up, then a bunch of FTP sessions, but I'll see how I'll get on. Yeah. HD Gaming, a regular viewer now on YouTube. Nice to see you back again, mate. Just me on the camera tonight, but I was just saying, we've figured out now how I can get multiple cameras on, so hopefully on the next meetup, we'll have me, Cooper, who you saw the other night, and James Spear is on tonight, all on camera chatting, which would be nice. So yeah, I've got 10 minutes zone 2 warm up. What zone am I in at the moment? I'm over it.
What colour is your zones again?
My zones?
Yeah.
So these are what Have you done an FTP session on Zwift yet?
Not yet, no.
Alright, do that, it's well worth it, because it's built into the training thing.
Right.
And what it'll give you is your FTP wattage, and then you'll be able to put that into some sort of online calculator to work out your own zones. But Sam worked them out for me and just given me, and he told me to print them out and have them in front of me, which is a good job because I always forget. So,
Prints out, what?
yeah. So zone 1 is my active recovery, which is anything below 111 watts. Zone 2 is my endurance zone, which is between 111 to 154. Zone 3 is my tempo, which is 154 to 182 watts. Then I've got sweet spot, 178 to 188. Zone 4, threshold, 182 to 213. Zone 5, VO2 max, 213 to 243. And then zone 6, my capacity watts, which is 243 to 304. But my FTP watt that it calculated after doing that session is 203 watts.
Right.
So basically, all the calculation does is it gives you a few little warm-ups to do first, and then for 20 minutes it'll say just go flat out as fast as you can. And at the end of that, it'll give you your average wattage for that 20 minute period. And that then is your FTP watts. So my FTP is 2.43. Apparently, like a decent cyclist should be like 3, and then pros get up to like 4 or something like this. But obviously the difference between 2.43 and 3 is still quite a lot.
Yeah.
It's all very like, it all sounds a bit overkill, doesn't it? Trying to work out all the maths and that behind it, but since Sam's been setting me these, saying stick in this zone for that and that zone for this, it's helped with my cadence and just getting along and that. And then I've noticed when I've been back out on the road, I'm kind of not thinking about the maths, but mentally kind of knowing what sort of,
How long to go for?
yeah, what kind of zone I need to be in for what area, for my heart rate and that sort of stuff. So it just kind of come naturally. Still hardly makes any sense to me, I just do what he says. But it has helped. I see ants on the Tron bike.
I was going to say, I was watching that illuminating Christmas fest.
So you get that when you do the Everest challenge.
How far are you off that?
Well, I was at 98%, yeah.
Yeah.
And my little man, he's at the top. And it's gone back to 18%.
Have you been cheating?
No, this is over the course of, I had Zwift 2 or 3 years ago when I was training for the Ironman. So it's over the course of my entire time being on Zwift that I've managed to get to the top of Everest. Because obviously it calculates up your incline from every ride you do. And then when you do, sort of, it all adds up to the equivalent of climbing Everest. You get the Tron bike, which is what Ant's got there. But yeah, so my man was at the top, then it went back to 18%. So I messaged the support on Zwift saying, is this bossed or something? Where's my Tron bike? And then they said, oh no, when you get to the top, you get this bike. And then you've got to do another 50,000 feet to get the Tron bike. Oh, bloody hell. I was only doing it to get that fancy bike. Yeah, so now I'm 18% towards my next 50,000 feet of getting it.
That's not Everest then.
Yeah. Have you set yourself any challenges on Zwift yet?
Not really. I need to have a proper schedule to do it first.
No, you don't. All you got to do is go into challenge and just pick one. And they accumulate over time, so some might be distance. When you hit a certain distance, you'll get a special bike or top or something.
Right.
And like I say, I've been doing that Everest challenge since 2018. But then I did come off Zwift for like a year and a half when I got rid of my old turbo trainer.
Did you have a wheel on trainer?
Yeah, I had a wheel on one before, and then after the Ironman, found I wasn't riding my road bike much,
Yeah.
and I was mainly on the mountain bike, so I sold that and my road bike to buy a better mountain bike. And then when the summer came around, realised I actually missed the road bike, and that I wanted to do the coast to coast challenge this year. So the person I sold my old road bike to was selling it again for like half the price. So
I love that.
yeah, bought it back off him and then bought another turbo trainer.
That's the place to be. How many miles is this track?
I think it's, I can't remember now. I think it's about 12 or something like that, I'm not sure.
Damn, I'll get that last night. We'll give it a go.
Yeah. Well, I've got 2 minutes until I've got to hit my FTP wattage.
I just see it as 2 minutes till you put rock and distance.
But yeah, but the good thing is today we've got stick together mode on, which you wasn't part of last time, which is why even when Cooper pulled over and walked off, he was still ahead of you because it was dragging him along behind me.
Right, I'm putting so much effort into it. I'm like, why isn't it going anywhere?
Yeah, that's why, because it sticks to, I'm not sure if it sticks to me or the person who's ahead.
I think it's you, because you're the one with the little gold icon with you.
Yeah, which probably might be annoying for Ant because he's an avid Zwifter, and he's like ridiculous on a mountain bike and road bike good.
Has he got a wheel off trainer, or is he just what is it?
I think he's got the same as me.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it might be annoying for people who are actually faster than us because it might be dragging them back rather than forward. Well, I'm not 100% sure how it works. I'll have to read into that.
Definitely dragging me forward.
Well, I've got 20 seconds, then I'm going to drop the box for 8 minutes. Right on.
So your bike, it's your bike.
Yeah. Right, I'm off. Try and get to 200 watts-ish. So I've got to try and keep it about 203 watts for 8 minutes. Then I've got a 2-minute rest and I've got to do that 4 times. And suddenly gunned it. Hey, if I get him to pedal fast, if he does stick me to him, I can just, yeah. Draft, as they call it.
I like when you all go to Strava as well, if it's all together.
Yeah.
See that? It's good.
Yeah. That's what I was saying the other night. If the police see that you have rode with these people on Strava,
Check my passport, I ain't been to much.
and there's no such place as Watopia.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you can find it on the map, officer, go ahead. It does plot it though, isn't it? It's all off the coast of Australia, isn't it?
Yeah.
Water somewhere. On a volcanic island.
Like one of the Jurassic Park islands. Whew. So you'll be getting messages from Andy soon then if he's watching you.
Nah.
Pick up your wattage, drop your cadence. Yeah.
Yeah, my next purchase will be a trainer, I think.
Like direct drive one.
Yeah.
And the wheel on ones are good, to be fair. I did all my Ironman training on one of them. And that's,
Alright for beginners. I think I'm going to get into it a bit more.
yeah. And that's what Coop's got just had and he's finding it alright. But yeah, this time around I thought I'm going to buy one to keep.
Yeah.
So did you send Andy a picture of your bike?
He's seen it, I took him to the office.
Oh, have you?
When I was taking to the shop and my mate to check it out.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but did it, you know. It's alright. I think it's a bargain for 150 quid.
Oh yeah, definitely.
For reader.
It's the right time because everyone's selling them, like I did, because it's winter. And then they'll want them again come summer, like I did.
That's it, yeah. That's it. I get rid of it tomorrow, so my pocket.
Yeah.
I reckon I can get 250 quid out of it.
Oh yeah, easy.
It was absolutely filthy when I picked it up, and I'll give it service.
Yeah.
Not bad. Will be new rear tyre.
Mr. Grace, how you doing? Yeah, I do need to get back out on the road soon.
Hello?
Sorry, my Siri's just turned on. Siri, clear off.
Sorry, I can't do that.
I saw you up on this Zoom thing earlier.
Oh yeah,
How's that?
I'm loving that. It's great having my little office in there.
So what does it look like for the other people on the call?
The what, sorry?
What does it look like for the other people on the call?
If you watch it again, you can see my screen actually on the Zoom call. So,
Is it normally the InDesign? I've been driving on InDesign for too long.
yeah, so they can basically see me as my digital avatar sat on my spaceship. Yes, Mr. Grace will definitely get a ride. I know you're going out with Nath, aren't you? Saturday morning, but the problem is on a road bike, I really don't want to join in and be the third wheel because obviously on a road you've got police cars and people coming past and you know, over the chase if you bump to each other on a trail, then fair enough and you're out in the woods. But on a road it's pretty obvious if there's 3 bikes going along drafting, so it's not worth me coming out, I don't think. So I'm going to go get on Zwift again Saturday morning, I think. But yeah, Dan, if you're up for a ride, maybe next weekend, before Nath gets in there with you, let me know and I'll be well up for it. Weather permitting, obviously. I see you've been smashing it this month as well, Dan. Like, I think it was on Garmin, I saw you'd done like some ridiculous amount of miles. I don't know if that's all on the road or if you've been on your trainer as well. Right, I've got another 2-minute easy pedal now. Oh, that's one out of the way.
4 left.
3 left, that's the one of the 4. I really need to wash this towel, man. It's sticky and smelly now. Nice run as well I saw today, Dan. I think it was today or yesterday around Chasewater. Your pace is something like 6 miles at 8-minute mile, something like that. Like a 10k at 8-minute mile. That's smashed it in comparison to what we was sort of last winter jogging around Chasewater. %, next weekend. Been on the servo train a lot. Got it set up permanently now, so I'm jumping on it a lot more. Oh, that's good news. Still need to work out if you can get it linked up with Zwift somehow, because that'd be good.
He's got a Garmin speed and cadence sensors.
Yeah, I think he did have one. Or he had an old one that somebody left it with the bike and he was trying to get it working or something. But yeah, Garmin speed and cadence sensor. Strap that to your thing. You have to join us then, because we're getting multiple screens up now as well at some point where I can pull Cooper in and James Spear is on with us now. Cooper was meant to be on tonight, but he's dropped out, so it's me. I'm going to call you Spear, James, because there's already 2 other Jameses. Yeah, and it is kind of a cool name, isn't it? Spear. Sounds like a Viking or something. So yeah, there's me, Spear, and my neighbour who you've met, Dan, doing a group ride tonight, and I've got to power down again, back up to 200 watts.
You guys just need a change tools. It's alright.
Yeah.
If I go there, I'll get arrested.
Got a Garmin speed sensor, but the cadence sensor doesn't seem to work.
Did you get both together?
No? Did you get them both together, Dan? Might be worth sending it back or having a word with them.
I did that because I did a software update.
Oh right, there you go, might be that. But Zoe got me one for Christmas from a road bike, which helps me monitor now what my wattage and that. And it was a bit finicky at first, but then it did kick in the end. And that might have been doing an update or something, I don't know. Well, first I accidentally synced it direct to the app. So every time I moved the sensor, it was going, "You've completed a ride." Yeah. So I was like, what the hell? So then I synced it to my watch and to my Garmin Edge on my bike, just so I could get data rather than it recording anything.
Yeah, I have to tell you that Garmin app. You've got right up that. I'm right at the bottom.
That's alright. You'll get pulled up in a minute.
You ain't pulling me now. It's not pulling me now. Babies give up, don't they? I've got a good few viewers now. I've got 4 minutes.
Oh, nice. can't see mine. My bloody Siri thing's still open in front of it.
Is that on your MacBook?
Yeah.
I want the USB-C one because I can leave the dock in here, and then I can just literally just walk in, dock the laptop, and it just does it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. I've just got my HDMI dock to the TV, so I just walk in and
Dock it up, yeah.
yeah.
10%, you know that?
Yeah, don't have a word with them. And cheers, mate. And hello, by Alex XD21. Vamos. No, not Spanish, English. Sorry.
Vamos.
Vámonos.
I think your trainer's a bit more accurate.
Calvo in English is phenomenon. Huh. Thanks. Phenomenon. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I have found that the direct drives are a lot more accurate than when I had the on-wheel one.
Yeah.
Oh, finally catching back up with Paul. Or either that was dragging him back to my speed.
He's just given up on me.
Go dinner after see the stream, okay. Okay, enjoy your dinner.
Who's that?
Thanks for watching. No. Spanish dude. Sorry, my bad English. Don't worry, it's much better than my Spanish. I can't. It is speak better English than half the people around by us, actually.
Who made this hill? What the hell?
I know, yeah.
What the hell?
Why did I pick this track?
Oh,
It looked pretty on the picture.
why don't we just go and watch the plan? I think it's Richmond, it's my favourite.
I think there's a volcano circuit I like, and
Yeah, I'll do that one.
if you do, I think it's 3 laps of that, you get a badge on Zwift and a reward. If you do 6 laps, you get another one. And I think if you do 8, you get another one, but I've only ever done the 6, I think it is.
Oh, this hill's good.
I don't know, I've just near the bend and hit another one. Oh no, we've veered off onto the flat. Looks like a downhill.
Please pull me up. This point in real life, I get up and push a bike myself.
Might do this in real life with Coop, get a bungee cord attached to myself. Coop's got a nasty habit of stopping for a poo.
It happens on bikes, it happens.
He's like a kid, But you know, he needs to go. He has to go.
Exactly. And running, if you have to run or walk.
Like, the amount of times we've ran chase water, and he's had to go and run into the bushes and dash his pants. Well, I've paused my Strava, stretching, waiting around for him. I've started using an aero bike now, which apparently is better for speeds. Yeah, and worse on the hills, but I don't get any of the fancy boosts anymore. Right. I'm back onto another 2-minute cool down and then 2 more to do.
Was it not Paul, mate? This one going uphill.
No, it should do. It'll keep you within so many people, a certain distance of us. Have you veered off the hill now?
I'm literally just on the 4% bit, just going around the last corner.
Have you veered off onto like a road with lines rather than...
I'm not going off the bridge. I'm not going across the bridge yet. If you're absolutely negative. Where are you on the map? Oh, you're not even on the map anymore.
Well, I've lost Paul again. No, I haven't. He's here. So I'm doing my cool down.
Oh my god, look at that hill, man. I'm looking for that in real life.
You'll come to a bit in a minute and it looks like there's a hill to the right, but you don't. You actually go left and it's nice.
Easily.
Yeah, I'm going to do I've got my BNI Zoom meeting in the morning.
Yeah.
The breakfast meet, so I'm going to do that from my new spaceship.
Close.
Yeah. It's virtual me.
We've been working on some cool stuff I have to show you.
Yeah. I love coming to your place.
Yeah, you're going to want to come to our place when you see this.
Yeah. Just let me know. I'll definitely book it in. I'll be down.
Put it this way, you'll shit all over that place. Come on, please. Been working with Gareth at Design Pit.
Oh yeah.
Some bit of material for it.
Oh nice.
So I'll have to show you.
Wicked.
You'll need to go to the site anyway.
Right, back on my another 8 minutes. Power down session. I think this is just a ride in the park for Paul. Oh, and who's with us?
Oh, this is not art, this is a talk show.
I know, yeah, and for me. But he's just sort of pootling along.
Doesn't have to do
I definitely need to get me one of them fancy bikes. I'll see how far I am up Everest after this. Again.
Oh, I'm nearly the bridge.
Struggling to hit my wattage now. Another bleeding hill. I've got another session in next week. The Coop booked in, where we're going to spend a day going through the Land's End footage again.
Alright.
Because we're still trying to put together the documentary on it.
Oh yeah.
But if you imagine, we've got 7 days worth of footage, about 12 hours a day, on 4 or 5 different GoPros and cameras.
I was going to say, who's filming these?
Yeah, so we had cameras on each of their bikes. I had my phone camera, we had Coop's DSLR camera, and we had a GoPro as well. So we've probably got about a day's left of actually still organising and cutting out the crap of the footage. Then after that, we can start to put it together into some sort of meaningful video. But so we've booked in, I think, next Wednesday just to go through it again.
I'm only just getting that much.
Well, I've got a nice downhill section now. It should do, because it's got to stick together. And it pulled Coop when he bloody got off his bike. Unless it's... Yeah, unless it's failed somehow, I don't know. I think if you do stop completely and your bike comes to a standstill, it kicks you. I really need to get some clip-on pedals for this. I think it made my life easier. Really? You joking? You might miss them though when you get on the road.
I'll put more KTM.
I hated it at first, but now it's one of them, you know, like it's like getting used to a new software or something. At first I hated it, but now I couldn't live without it. And it's even made me start to think to want to get some from a mountain bike. Just because on the hills, obviously you can pull as well as push. So the hills become suddenly a lot easier. But the only reason I haven't on my mountain bike is I also like the option to jump off on the mountain bike. If I'm coming towards like a cliff or a tree. I like having the option to jump off if I want to, rather than being pulled down with the bike. Yeah. Cool, top job.
Pretty proud that's nice after an active day.
Yeah, right. I mean, that's what I always think, like, no matter what you do, you should be proud of it because you're still going faster than the person sat on the couch.
Correct, yeah. That's 10 kilometres more.
Yeah.
Come on, 9.9. There you go, milk on guide. Oh, we cheated.
Don't forget to have a look at your Zwift challenges as well, because you're doing all these miles and you'll be missing out on points and stuff.
let's have a look. Oh, mine at 7. Right.
30 seconds left till my next rest. Then I've only got another 8-minute boost and a 10-minute cool down and I'm done.
Yeah, I'll just put me down. I'm streaming you. Oh, right then. Oh. When you next coming up?
I'll be on Saturday morning. I'm planning on coming on about 8ish for between 2 to 3 hours. So what Coop's going to do is he's just going to, I think I'm going to set up a meetup for like 8 or something, and then he's just going to come on when he wakes up and join in. Because I'll probably be going till about somewhere between 10 and 11.
If I'm free, I might join you for an
Cool.
hour or so.
Well, if I set it up as a meetup anyway, you've always got the option, haven't you? Because I think it just throws you next to them if you join in a bit later.
Yeah, I think that's what you suggested the other day. You just join me and use mid-ride.
Yeah. One more blast and then I'm done. And I'll probably go and jump in the VR and play some Star Wars.
Yeah, I plan on doing a bit of Xbox tonight. Got a Series X, I just don't use it.
Huh?
Then you.
I do like counting up my pizza slices because then on a Friday is always our like takeaway night when Harrison stays up late. So I always know I've deserved the pizza then. Oh, it's last power down. Another 8 minutes.
Actually, you changed it on Strava as well.
Say that again.
Meetup. We're looking at Meetup, Ocean Lava Consulting.
Oh yeah, it does that, doesn't it?
I don't know if people use Strava for like, we've gone on. You've done 0.2 points.
Yeah.
Well, I'll leave you to it then.
Cool, nice one, mate. Good to speak to you.
Well, I'll speak to you Saturday.
Yeah, I might get that Twitch set up by then. So if I can, I'll just if whatever I do to Coops, I'll just do it to yours as well.
Yeah, I'll see some sort of camera.
Wicked. I'm sure there'll be some lying around at work. Yeah.
I'll see you in a bit.
Wicked. Nice one, mate. See you later.
In a bit.
I don't know if you are on the chat and or watching, but I saw you join the Discord. So if you are on, I think you have to click like the menu and then live chat or something. I think there's like lobby or live chat button somewhere. I just thought, because I did see you join it, but didn't know if you just not bothered coming on or I couldn't find the button. Trying to hit that wattage. Oh, 2 minutes. So, cool down. Ah, that's me done. 10-minute cool down. And I'm good. Whew. I think that was looks like a walk in the park for Ant, but it's killed me off. Oh, nice cool down session. Stunning. Oh, feeling it now. Glad I came on though, after my killer headache episode. Nothing like a good sweat for a cure. I think this is sticking me to Ant rather than him to me. Bit of stick-to-itiveness. It seems to be boosting me forward every so often. So he's killer pace. Like that. Oh no, another hill. Geared up ready. Oh, it's not what you want when you cool down. Get Ant powering up it. If mountain goats could ride bikes, 10% incline. Oh, that's not what I want in my last 5 minutes. think I'm going to carry on past the 60-minute marker and hit that 18 mile from extra Zwift point, because I'm only 0.4 off, you know. No, 3 even. Maybe my maths again. Oh, that is me done. Hit the 18 mile marker. Woo-wee. I did set the meetup for 70 minutes, which I think I did by accident because I kind of miscalculated it. 19% of my final stretch of Everest now. Another percent I've done today. .8 pieces of pizza. Whoo-wee. Yeah, so I hope, because I've never done a full meetup before, or I've ran it, so I hope it doesn't quit the meetup for Ant, because that would be annoying. I think it should keep him on riding. I'm pretty sure it should, because I've watched others where it's done that. But if it has, I apologise, but I don't think it has. I think it should carry on riding, hopefully. Oh, so that was a nice meetup test tonight with me and Mr. Spear. I'm back on Saturday morning, about 8:30 for another meetup, where Coop's going to join in at some point, and hopefully I'll be able to switch to his live Twitch feed as well. James potentially will join in, and I'll send an invite out to anybody else. If you do want an invite to the meetup, please add me on Zwift. If you search for, I think it's D Wilderfit, David Wilderfit. Just search for Wilderfit, and it'll be me and Coop. Drop me a message, and obviously we'll send an invite to anybody who does want to join in, the other Zwifters out there. Thanks for watching, as ever, and until next time,